What's up, everyone? It's Coach Nate here. I'm on day 2 of my return back to some kind of regular training, and I figured I had the time and I was curious to go out and ride Diablo again. I did it yesterday. It was hot, it felt hard. I was pretty slow compared to my normal type of performance on the mountain, but it was great. It was a fun, hard training session, even though looking at the power and what I'm used to, it was like nothing special. But anyway, as I was rolling out, I thought it could be a fun experiment to see how much, if anything, has changed from yesterday to today. Just because I know one of the big things that changes in the first several sessions after you come back from time off, especially if it's in the warmer time of the year, is that your blood volume increases pretty substantially, and so your heart rate's going to come down just in the first few sessions. Even though your fitness may not fundamentally change a ton in the first few sessions, like how you feel, what your heart rate is, how much power you can do because you can pump the blood more easily will change. Anyway, so I was just kind of curious to do the same effort basically as yesterday and just do it again today and see how it compares. But anyway, layered on top of that, I was just kind of recalling that right now marks almost exactly 25 years since I first started with endurance sports when I got into running in high school. And that was a really fun experience and adventure. And I still remember getting out like a week before cross-country practice started and just doing a few really short runs in the grassy field at the school across the street from where my house was, just to get the ball rolling as I was anticipating training for cross-country and having a bunch of muscle soreness and stuff associated with that. And anyway, that was a ton of fun. And I was just thinking about how, like, being an endurance athlete takes a ton of patience. And right now, I'm just kind of looking ahead to the next few months and getting back into regular training after a few weeks off, and looking forward to regaining some fitness and feeling good, doing more power and doing higher quality workouts, and that'll be fun. I was recognizing that I kind of anticipate that the first 2 or 3 weeks back, I don't know, probably will get me like 90%, 95% of what I feel like I had a month ago. And I don't know, we'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting to see if it plays out that way. But I feel like I just don't have a lot of expectations about exactly how quickly I come back, and I'm not really attached to any particular outcome. You know, if it takes me 2 weeks or 5 weeks, it kind of is beside the point. I imagine I'll be back at 90-95% within 3 or 4 weeks, just from my experience in the past. And I don't know, on the one hand, part of the reason why that recovery and like bounce back to fitness I expect to take not very long is because I've been doing it for 25 years. And you know, for a lot of people that have been training and being kind of actively involved in their athletic life for a long time, having a month or 2 off because you break a bone or something like that can feel, you know, really not fun at the time. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, 6 months, a year later, you would never even know that you had the time off in a lot of cases. So I would just, you know, encourage you, wherever you're at in your athletic journey, to just be patient and trust your body to do its best to adapt to the stress that you're providing it when you're training. And obviously, you know, make sure you're training hard enough to get the results that you want, but also make sure you're getting enough recovery and rest and nutrition and sleep to make sure that your body can adequately take care of what is going on when you're training, and that you can keep making the progress that you want to, because obviously our training sessions are necessary to provide the stress that encourages our body to adapt and get fitter. But we need that recovery and time between workouts and the easy miles and the strength work and stuff like that to contribute to our overall progress. Anyway, I'm just getting into the mountain and I'll see how it goes. I'll probably check in a minute after I get up the hill. Okay, so I'm a little past halfway up the mountain, and I'm doing so far about 10% more power than yesterday at a lower heart rate and lower perceived effort. But I think yesterday and today combined are making my nervous system feel it. Like my legs are a little bit twingy, like if I went too hard I could cramp later on. But anyway, so far so good. I'll see how I can finish off the last 25 minutes or so, or maybe 20 at this point, and see how it stacks up against yesterday. Pretty fun so far, definitely feeling it, and I don't know, that's part of the fun. Okay, check in a bit. Okay, so that was pretty all right. I got up the hill about 10% more power than yesterday, a little bit less effort, a little bit lower heart rate. Definitely felt like a tough ride, even though, you know, as I've said, I'm not in the I'm not ready to do a great ride right this second. It's only my second day back after 2 weeks, basically all off. And definitely this season, I haven't been able to do quite as much total volume. So I think my aerobic base is like pretty solid, but it's not as deep as it has been in the past because I have different demands on my time right now between work and having a kid and having to take care of them. So it's all good. And I just wanted to, you know, really focus on the fact that, you know, you just have to be patient and let the body respond to training, and it'll take care of itself in the long run. Whether you're trying to, you know, lose weight, put on muscle, add to your aerobic base, improve your threshold fitness, whatever it is that you're like focused on working at, it just takes time and your body will do the best that it can. So we just need to give it the training stress and the recovery and the nutrition and sleep that it needs to do its best. And I don't know, I think that's it for right now. Just, you know, be patient, keep at it, and try to have fun while you're doing your training. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.